Okay, look into the camera. Sound like you know what you're talking about. Be earnest and sincere. Nah, it doesn't work, does it? Anyway, let's just get on with it, eh? So I've just been in the field, been trying to get the weeds down. It's a never-ending battle because this, where I live, it's pretty much there's plant growth all year round. Although there are 4 seasons, the winter is extremely mild, and the climate is subtropical. So what are weeds? It might surprise people to know that a lot of weeds actually have medicinal properties, and every single plant has its own purpose and reason to be here. Everything is part of the whole. Certain weeds help insect and other animal populations to survive, and the only reason why weeds tend to take over is due to human intervention. So intensive farming, cutting down the forests and cultivating land will result in other species being introduced and taking over. Now, people consider themselves as separate from nature, but we're all part of that natural landscape. So what we do as humans, up to a point, is natural. We try to forage and to cultivate land, grow crops, we hunt, we rear animals. All these things are part of our natural survival. And when we're in line with natural law and nature, it's not a problem. The land will eventually rebalance itself. If we stop cultivating a piece of land for, say, just a few months here, it will be completely taken over. Initially it will be taken over by weeds, but ultimately other larger plants, trees will take over. They will grow up, they will block out the sunlight from the weeds. At ground level, the weeds will die, other plants will grow up, the tree will eventually mature and die as well, and a whole cycle will repeat itself. Where it becomes harmful is when we introduce intensive farming methods, we introduce chemical fertilizers, pesticides, and all kinds of unnatural things to try to beat nature at its own game, and that will never work, and that just creates havoc with the ecosystem. You'll get all these chemicals running into the groundwater. Some of them don't break down for, I don't know, maybe hundreds of years, and that's where the problems lie. Of course, people will argue that modern times and current population levels, we have no choice, but I don't think that's strictly true. We haven't even bothered to try and go back to cultivate in natural ways, because we'd rather sit at a desk and stare at a screen the whole day and create something out of nothing. If people went back to growing their own food on smaller plots around the world, there's plenty of land available for cultivation, and although it may take time to rebalance and there will be a steep learning curve to begin with, it's doable. And again, it's about the direction and the intention. So we should start today. Plant a tomato plant or something in your back garden or on your veranda or wherever it is. Just try in a small way to go back to learning how to grow your own food. I guess that's about all I have for today. Bye.